Welcome back from the ad break, and let's wrap up our lesson. So let's look at our concept map again and look at the concepts that we looked at during this lesson. So we were looking at multiplication of polynomials, remember, where we looked at multiplication by constants and multiplication by non-constants. Then we looked at division of polynomials, where our focus was dividing by a constant and dividing by a non-constant, right? These are the keywords that we were working with during the lesson. Now, a monomial, binomials, and trinomials. You heard these words a lot during this lesson. Now, let's look at the common errors or the things that you should keep in mind when you are working with polynomials, when you are dividing and multiplying polynomials. So when we multiply a monomial, binomial, or a trinomial with a constant monomial, okay? With a constant monomial, we multiply the integers together and keep the variables as they are. So remember, if the monomial is constant that you're multiplying with, you are going to keep the variables the way they are. Now, when we multiply a monomial, binomial, or a trinomial with a non-constant monomial, this is what we must do. We multiply the integers together, and then we multiply the variables together, applying exponent laws. So remember those exponent laws. When we are multiplying the same base, we add the exponents. When we divide a monomial, binomial, or a trinomial by a constant monomial, then we divide the integers together and then leave the variables as they are. So the same thing that applies to multiplication as well. And then lastly, when we divide a monomial, binomial, or a trinomial by a non-constant monomial, then we divide the integers together and then we divide variables applying exponent laws. Remember, when we are dividing the same base, then we subtract the exponents. Let's finish off our lesson with a challenge. So simplify the following product of a binomial and a trinomial. So now we'd be multiplying two terms, an expression with two terms, with an expression with three terms. A hint there, each term in the binomial must multiply with each term in the trinomial. So maybe that hint will help you out with this challenge. That was a wonderful lesson. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. We hope to see you next time. Goodbye.